Chance, and alongside him in car number 50B will be Merritt Burge. Starting 17th in car number 34, the veteran Jack Armstrong, and alongside him, son of the Speedway owner here, in the 00 will be Gary McGee. Making up the final row in that 19th starting spot in the number W2 will be Jason Waite, and alongside him, starting 20th and scratch, will be the number 2X of Terry Schaefer. Those are your 20 starters. 25 laps the distance in this, the micro sprint feature event. Car number 65, Marshall Wetzel, the only car on the speedway using a Husqvarna engine. Car number 27S, Rick Koenig, picked up the win at the Hill Valley Speedway just last night. Car number 5S, Craig DeSantis, your pole setter, has 14 second place finishes in 1987. He has finished second 14 times previous to this afternoon, the number 27S, and it looks like trouble for the number 15 car of Tommy Snyder, the Maverick Engineering number 15, being pushed back to the pit area. Tough break for Snyder as the rest of the field has assembled and in their proper starting positions now as they come off turn number 4, being paced this afternoon by the Miller American pace car from the Port Royal Speedway. Beautiful 1987 Oldsmobile, courtesy of Lighty Chevrolet Olds in Mifflintown, Pennsylvania. And we'll watch them as they come off turn 4 once again. Possibly the pace car will be leaving the field, and we'll be looking for green flag. Looks like they're going to take one more trip around, and we'll be back with the waving of the green flag. Okay, we're back here at the Path Valley Speedway. The Miller American pace car has left the track. We're watching them up in turn number 4. Craig DeSantis and Randy Kaler will bring them off. The green flag waves, and we're underway through turns 1 and 2. Craig DeSantis, your leader, as they head down the backstretch now. Jimmy Callahan Jr. has moved quickly into that second spot. Randy Kaler runs third as they come off turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. Trouble up in turn number 3 and 4 right now. A couple of cars getting together. Jack Armstrong in the keg number 34 getting tangled up with the 00 of Gary McGee. That'll bring out the first yellow light. It'll be going single foul as we do have one lap in the record book. We'll be back with the restart. Okay, we're back in here at the Path Valley Speedway. Your leader is the 5S of Craig DeSantis in the EMC house car. Right behind him is Jimmy Callahan in that Steve Steinley built machine. Then it's Randy Kaler, Billy Swartz, and the 27 of Rick Koenig. Off turn number 4, the green flag waves, and we're back underway. Craig DeSantis will take them off turn number 2 and down the backstretch now. Callahan runs second, Kaler still runs third, and Swartz runs in that 4th spot. Right now, Randy Kaler ducking inside this 111 of Jim Callahan Jr. as Callahan has come up with a problem in the number 111 and has fallen off the pace and comes to a stop on the backstretch just off turn number 2. There you can see heading into the pit area also, the infield I should say, the number 50B of Merritt Burge also dropping out at the exact same moment. So that'll set up yet another restart, and we'll be back for the continuation. Well, there you're looking at our flagman, Pat Snyder, as he's signaling one more trip around. Keep it in single file, gentlemen. I should say ladies and gentlemen, as Bev Kasner is among the competition here this afternoon. On the outside, Lance DeWeese getting a little bit of a jump there. Moves around the number 2 car. And that's Scott Snyder. And now he's challenging the 65 of Marshall Wetzel. Your leader continues to be the number 5S off turn number 4. That's Craig DeSantis. DeSantis with 14 second place finishes in 1987. He's looking at the number 1 spot right now if he can hold it together. Good battle here between Lance DeWeese and Marshall Wetzel off turn number 4. DeWeese up high, and he loses a spot as the number 2 of Scott Snyder has gotten back around Lance DeWeese. Off turn 4 and down the front stretch now. Your leader continues to be Craig DeSantis. 10 laps to go, 10 down and 10 to go. 15 down, I guess, and 10 to go. I think it's a 25-lap feature event. Down the front stretch, your leader, the 5S of Craig Distana. One of the heavyweights in micro sprint racing, leading here this afternoon at Path Valley Speedway. Randy Kaler continues to run in that second position. He's been there since the outset. Billy Swartz runs third. Moving up into that fourth spot is Rick Koenig in the number 27. That car was featured in Open Wheel magazine a month or so ago. The builder, Mark Stallard, out of Elkton, Maryland. Koenig, the driver. He continues to dog the number 26 of Billy Swartz as they haul into turn number 3. Down the front stretch, your leader is still the 5S of Craig DeSantis. He has stretched it out over Randy Kaler now in that number 74 car. Good battle shaping up here between the number 9 and the number 76 car. The 9 being driven by Kerry Chance, the 76 being driven by Eugene Johnson. And they battle over that 7th position on the speedway. Now the number 11G has moved into the picture. Car number 11G being driven by Dave Grove. Grove is closing in now on Eugene Johnson. Right there you see the number 2 on your screen. That's Scott Snyder. As Craig DeSantis now exits turn number 2, and he'll soon be getting into the lap traffic. Pass being made now in the middle of the backstretch into turn number 3. Rick Koenig challenging Billy Swartz off the 4th turn and down the front stretch. We'll pick it up as they head into turn number 1 now. Koenig down along the hub rail. Swartz tenaciously trying to hang on to that 3rd spot, but here comes Rick Koenig now. They're wheel to wheel off turn number 4. Koenig on the inside, Swartz on the high groove, and just inches separate those 2 cars as they head through turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Rick Koenig now will move up into that 3rd spot and try and reel in Randy Kaler, who runs 2nd. Car coming to what looks to be a stop in turn number 2. And it is the number 2 car of Scott Snyder, so Snyder will bring out yet another yellow light. And that'll erase the big lead that Craig DeSantis was able to build over Randy Kaler, your 2nd place man. Rick Koenig runs 3rd. Billy Swartz runs in that 4th spot. Marshall Witzel runs 5th. Check that is not the number 2 car. The number 2 is still on the speedway, Scott Snyder, and runs in that 6th position. Trying to pick up a number. Number 12, I believe. Number 21M of Chuck Morrow, possibly. Problem, as we are quickly back in alignment here, and we're going to be going one more trip around, and we'll be back with the restart. Well, that was Terry Schaefer that dropped off the field in the number 2X, so I had the number 2 right, but the wrong driver. Terry Schaefer dropping from competition. Good battle here for 2nd now. Rick Koenig in that Mark Stallard Engineering, number 27, trying to move in on Randy Kaler. Kaler, I believe, drives an EMC car as they battle wheel to wheel through turns 1 and 2 now and down the backstretch. Koenig now will move up into that 2nd spot, but Craig DeSantis is long gone in the number 5S as they come down the front stretch. Koenig runs 2nd. Kaler runs in the 3rd spot. Billy Swartz runs 4th. Good battle there for the 5th position now as Marshall Witzel is challenging the number 2 of Scott Snyder. 2 laps to go. On your leader, Craig DeSantis, as he heads down the backstretch now. We'll pick him up. There he is on the screen. Your leader, Craig DeSantis. 14 second place finishes, but it might be a 1st place for Craig DeSantis if he can hold it together. Just one more trip around this Path Valley Speedway. Into turn number 3 for the final time now as the checkered flag is being made ready by Pat Snyder. Here it comes, checkered flag. Craig DeSantis will pick up the win. Rick Koenig will finish 2nd. Finishing 3rd will be Randy Kaler. 4th will go to Billy Swartz. 5th with a 65 of Marshall Witzel. And that 6th position will go to car number 2, Scott Snyder. So there he is on the screen, your winner. No 2nd place finish today for Craig DeSantis as he has led flag to flag here at the Path Valley Speedway in today's micro sprint feature event. And he will now run the final lap at the scales as all the top finishers will be weighed in and checked for a minimum of 550 pounds. That is the car and driver combined, 550 pounds, the minimum weight you must weigh immediately following the race. So our congratulations go out to Craig DeSantis, and we'll be back with more racing action from the Path Valley Speedway. Standing here right now with our winner, Craig DeSantis, in the EMC house car, right, Craig?
Well, they look after us, and I guess we are probably the closest car running out of his shop. My brother works there, and we got a pretty close relationship, yeah.
I know you looked real strong today. You got the lead early. I think you led from flag to flag, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we start on the pole, and like, you know, if you don't start up front and win, I guess you can't, but car is real hooked up today, and everybody did a super job, and actually driving the car was the easiest part of it.
Yeah, when they're set up right, they're easy to drive, right?
Yeah, my wife could have driven the car and probably won, you know.
Okay. Hey, well, listen, we want to congratulate you on a great job. A lot of these guys are going over to Banana Speedway to run that Twilight Show tonight. You're kind of on a roll here. Are you going to go for it tonight?
Well, no, we're going to go home, and we're going to start to get ready for next weekend, because there's a lot of big money up in store, and my luck at Banana hasn't been that good lately, and I like the cars in one piece right now. We'll get a head starting next week, and we can keep rolling.
Maybe keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, Craig, again, congratulations on a great job here. I'm sure the people at EMC will be happy.
Yeah, I'm sure Kenny's tickled.
Okay, good luck to you.